Hello creation, hope you're well. I've just written this, it's called The Love Resurrection. I'm living a magical journey, this ain't no make-believe. I sit with the purest of intent, I ask and then I receive. I know myself better than ever, through the experiences I chose to endure. All I do is let go and let God, and I believe I'll receive, that's for sure. I sit here with love and pure intent to guide those who feel lost in the dark. Don't worry if you've never played baseball. I believe that with the first pitch you'll hit the ball right out of the park. On this voyage of self-discovery I tried so many times to seek out validation for my existence, and the more I looked for the answers outside of me, my seeking was met with resistance. Instead of listening to the guidance provided, I thought that I did know best, and after years and years of looking without, I journeyed within in search of the treasure chest. Well then, did I find said chest laying within? That, my friends, is a very good question to ask, so let's begin. At first I was conditioned. Break down the word con, C-O-N, conditioned, believing all that of which I was told. And if I questioned anything at all in those days, I would be punished, but that was an aspect, in part, of the mould. I believed all that they told me, and repeatedly lived and took part in their lie. They'd hoped that I would live and be this way until the day I died. But I had an inner guidance, a niggling voice that grew louder each day. It was my very own Indiana Jones, and the adventurous soul had to play. So inwards I went, journeying over and under, throughout and beyond the boundaries of the mind, seeking out those lost pieces of the soul, and then with true grit and determination reintegrating them back into this old soul of mine. Oh, you make it sound so easy. Weren't you afraid of the dark? Yes, I was afraid. I've faced the fear held by all of creation, but like the aforementioned first pitch in baseball, I knocked it right out of the park. Within the treasure chest that's laid within, do you recognise the bounty accrued? I shall describe with labels that of which the layman shall understand. Apologies if you think that I'm being rude. Strength and endurance are the first in recognition, nestled alongside courage, and rightly so, for these attributes helped in all tests throughout all time and played a vital role in my spiritual growth. Dedication and focus are the next to unearth, with patience and a self-realisation of what one is truly worth. Dignity and humility were also acquired, and honesty with passion helped to douse the fires of doubt and all hidden desires. As we dig deeper, we come to find truth, and when you see, feel and live this way, you're in no need of proof. Then, shining brightly, you unearth the most precious of jewels. 'Tis the love resurrection that has helped you upon this holiest of journeys and is guiding you towards the ultimate of soul renewals. I love it! I love it, it's ace. It's ace, I love it. Pick a pen up and write. See what comes through. Love it. Wow. I was told years ago through Spirit that's how I'd chosen to communicate, was with pen and paper, you know. I have lots of experiences. I mean, I astral travel. I have clairvoyant visions. I have had clairaudience. I don't have that so much, really. It's just been on the odd occasion. Just the knowing, clairsentient. Clairsentience, is that how you say it? But yeah, and sometimes in my mind's eye, when I have the clairvoyant visions, they're awesome. Black and white mostly, most of the time, the black and white. But I've had the visions. I've been in the Native American Indian caves. I've been all over. I've been all over the place, you know. Not in the physical. No mushrooms involved at that time, by the way. So, and even, you know, sitting in silence, sitting in stillness, and then you can see the faces come through. You know, when you get to that level of consciousness, when you're dropping into that sort of deeper sleep state, is it alpha state? I can't remember which one it is, but as you're dropping into that state, you know, and I can see you know, and there, as I mentioned in the previous video about the sort of the evil eye and the spiritual attacks and this, that and other, and I believe that the other night I actually, this is in the midst of it all, I did see someone. I saw her plain as day, and I just thought, I wonder if you're sending something my way, you know, because it wasn't a good energies. And she actually looked shocked to see me, you know. So don't go worrying about all this sort of stuff. It's all energy anyway. There's nothing. Just don't fear about anything. But yeah. So these experiences, it's just, you know, it's like with this voice, I'm speaking aloud to you, communicating. Whoever's watching, it's a voice. It's what we do. But when we read in silence, and that voice is in his mind, and we're reading, you know, it's like we only use sound because we're here in the physical and we're communicating using sound, aren't we? You know, it's for others to hear, or for ourselves to hear if you talk to yourself, or whatever, you know. But we're just observers, and if you can still hear. It's like reading a book, isn't it? When they used to say at school, read it quietly to yourself. You know, a mate of mine said, whose is that voice? Who does it belong to? It belongs to the soul, to the energy, the expression of consciousness. The driver of the vehicle. You know, the one who's operating the vehicle. If you don't maintain your vehicle, it perishes. You know. You have to go to the doctor sometimes, don't you, and have an MOT. You have to keep. It's like upkeep of a vehicle. Seriously. Don't put petrol in your car; it's going to run out. Don't put water in your body; you're going to cease, aren't you, to be. So we're just operating a vehicle, and the more you can disassociate from it being you, this being all that you are, and seeing it as, because how can you explain that voice? It has to be the operator of this vehicle. You can read to yourself, can't you? Anyway, it's just points of view. It's just to get people to think, that's all, outside of the mould, what you're moulded into. That's all. And you will witness a breaking of the mould. I just hope it doesn't come through trauma, like so many have to. Let it be through choice and not through trauma. Okay, that's it for today. Take care.